Hey guys, welcome back to Crypto Mischief. Richie here with yet another video on my favorite thing in the entire world. Goddamn cryptocurrency. That's right. We're talking about nodes today. Nodes. And I'm wearing purple. I look pretty good in purple, I know. But that's not the main reason I'm wearing purple. It's because we're talking about CUBO. CUBO is a node service on the Polygon blockchain. It's high yield. It's sustainable, and it owns that liquidity. That's what I'm talking about. So I've had my eye on CUBO for a good couple of weeks, actually. I think it launched about a month ago. We're gonna have a look at the chart and confirm that. But I've had my eye on it because I missed the launch, man. And I saw a bunch of videos, saw a bunch of chat on Twitter and stuff about CUBO. And I thought, no. I'm gonna be patient. I'm gonna wait this out. I could get a better price. And today, I'm gonna get a better price. So it's great. Well, unless in the 10 minutes between me introducing CUBO and me purchasing CUBO, the price just goes up, then I'm not gonna get a better price. But I think the crypto gods are on my side, and we're gonna talk about CUBO first. I'm gonna take my time. We're gonna discuss what is it, how do we get on it, and why I'm really quite bullish on the future of CUBO, because it ticks all my boxes. Yeah, all my boxes is taken, and let's get into it. Let's get into CUBO. Okay, here we are, CUBO.money, link in the description for this, of course. Node up, contribute to liquidity, a node protocol that owns its liquidity and automatically adjusts its supply in order to maintain a stable yield. So the aim for CUBO, right, is to give us stable yield. I listened to a bunch of AMAs today from the developer, Bruno, who is completely doxed, by the way, KYC doxed, you can see his face, you can even see his CV on the Discord. You wanna see it? This is where he went, see? This is Bruno's CV, yeah? Lead dev, look at that CV. Amazing, right? So he's gone above and beyond to give us the comfort that he is so confident in his own project, which he made by himself, by the way. This is not a fork. It's taken, a lot of inspiration from strong nodes because it was the first kind of node as a service dApp. So there is a lot taken from there, but he created CUBO from scratch, okay? And smart guy, honest guy, yeah. And he recently just ended his full-time job to become full-time Mr. CUBO, I guess. He's Mr. Bruno, Mr. CUBO. Great things. I like when you get these kind of success stories out of crypto, and I like it when the developer believes in something so much that he's going to go 100% fully into it, yeah. Because that's what you got to do in life if you want to be successful. Stable passive income. Our nodes offer from 0.1% to 1% daily return on your investment depending on initial investment. We're going to have a look at that because the more you spend here, the more you get is basically the way I'm seeing this. And so I decided to spend quite a lot because I want to get more now because, like I say, about the price. Nodes for everyone. We offer 8 different node sizes, so you invest as much as you want. Simple to use. Our app is simple to use and you can get started in 3 easy steps. So here are the nodes. We go from Plank CUBO, that's 25 CUBO tokens, all the way up to Giga CUBO, which is 5,000 CUBO tokens, plus 5,000 DAI. And sorry, the first one costs you an extra 25 DAI as well. So you're buying you buy all the nodes with CUBO token. You also need to add a portion of DAI, a stablecoin DAI coin as well. And the Plank CUBO, the smallest one, gives you 0.1 CUBO a day, whereas the Giga CUBO gives you 100 CUBO a day, which is quite a lot of CUBO. So I'm going to go in the middle somewhere. I'm either going between thinking about Nano Cube or Mini Cube. I'm not sure yet, but one gives 1 CUBO a day, the other one gives 3 a day. So I'm tempted by the Mini, but we're going to talk about that quite soon. Other points, protocol owned LP. What does that mean? What is liquidity? So when a node is minted, just like we're going to do today, we create CUBO DAI liquidity. That's why I'm guessing that we have to pay for the node in DAI also, not just in CUBO. It's created in SushiSwap and stores the LP token in the contract's pool. This means that CUBO will always have enough liquidity to be traded. The more nodes are minted, the more liquid CUBO has. So liquidity is extremely important for any new token because if it has high liquidity, that means that continuously you can buy and sell however much we need. Signs of low liquidity are the fact that you get an insane price impact when you try to buy or sell it, which kind of puts off a lot of people. By choosing to pair the liquidity with DAI, stablecoin, instead of using something such as Matic, which a lot of projects prefer to do, this means that it actually offers another level of stability where essentially what's going to be happening is that the price of Kubo is going to be traded on its own merits, not on the tied liquidity with, for example, Matic, Polygon's gas paying token, which will be going up and down with the market. It allows Kubo to uncouple from the market and, as I said, pump and dump on its own values. Auto-adjusting supply. Kubo DAO's contract adjusts its own supply daily to keep a constant APR runway of 365 days. This means that for every node that exists, we'll always have enough rewards to pay 1 year ahead. Good. This value is adjusted daily, so it means there will always exist enough Kubo to pay node holders. So that means with Kubo, there will always have 1 year's worth of Kubo to pay all node stakers. So Kubo is actually inflationary, whereas the token's always been minted, but it's also deflationary because of this. The system also makes the token inflationary if there's new nodes being created, but deflationary if there's an excess of Kubo in the pool. The total supply isn't a fixed number, as in like with other tokens. So that's the basics. That is the landing page. I love it. It's so simple. Then we have some questions, just simple questions here you can check for yourself. We're not going to look at the whole landing page here. We're going to get into the project. Popping back into their Discord, where you'll find a lot of information, a wealth of information in their Discord. We do have the announcements of their YouTube channel, which is just launched, which you can check out here. I listened to this. I'm not finished, as you can see. I've gotten into 29 minutes, constant buy pressure goals. This is an AMA with Bruno and the whole community, Discord community AMA. So next time you can actually join these, get into them. They talk about a lot of information about Kubo for the future. And it made me really bullish on V3, which is going to be kind of their next development of the entire Kubo ecosystem and expanding the marketing, expanding the use case and utility for Kubo into the future. In it, they're talking about a brand new design and a new user interface for Kubo, even though I quite like this one, to be honest. This is the UI, by the way. Nice and simple. Let's connect there. Like, to me, it looks great, but I mean, I guess if they want to add more to the site, then go for it. In V3, also, they will be working on the reward payments. It's going to be a little bit changed up. I think before it was you got paid 8 p.m., depending where that is in the world every day. But that means that if everyone gets paid the same rewards for the node at the same time every day, there's going to be continuous, probably a dump at the same time every day for the project, which is going to affect it psychologically. So I think for V3, they are going to be changing that up so that different investors get paid their rewards out at different times in relation to when they purchase their node, which is a good idea. And he did say there's going to be a sprinkling of NFTs in V3, which is very interesting too, because, you know, bullish. Number of nodes I've not started my journey yet. I don't even own the Kubo token, so let's get into this. We would see the amount of nodes that we have here. We would be able to purchase Kubo on QuickSwap on this part here, needing at least 25 Kubo for one node. Rewards accumulated, not yet, I don't have a node. The DAI, we need to purchase DAI to also get the node. You remember you need to pay DAI and Kubo to get these. Mint a liquidity node, or we can just read through the docs, which we'll be doing after we ape in traditional DGen fashion. And if you want, you can get a free nano node by tweeting about Kubo. Tweeting more than once won't increase your chances, guys. Just one tweet is enough. Just go for it. Tweet once a week and see if you can win that node. Total number of nodes, 2,491. Still very low. This is great to see. I'm still early. Current node rewards up to 100 Kubo per node per day. They will be adding locked liquidity. They will be showing the DAI treasury value, which is great because when we purchase, with DAI, then it does go into treasury. And the Kubo in the rewards pool is visible here. So we can see that there's over 1.7 million Kubo token in the rewards pool. So I need to get some. Let's buy a Kubo bag. Click this, it will take us all the way to QuickSwap, where I'll find Kubo here. So coming back here, we see the types of nodes. I'm actually going to pop into a spreadsheet that I found online. This is really good. Made by a YouTuber called This One's For You with only 124 subscribers. Man, and he's got a video on Kubo that I watched, and it gave me this sheet, which I can use for free. So you just copy it, like it says here, you can file, make a copy, then you can edit it as you wish. If I have this mini node, right, that I'm just about to purchase, that means I'm going to be making 3 Kubo a day. The price of Kubo at the moment is $13.64, okay? And I'm going to put in 3,660 total dollars. Now, this sheet's great getting 3 Kubo a day, which is $40 a day I'm going to make from this node at the moment at these prices, or 3 Kubo. I'm not looking at the dollar price of Kubo at the moment because all I want is more of the token so I can complete compounding and create more nodes. I think I see potential, huge potential in this project, so I will be just compounding until I get a good amount of nodes that are going to give me ultimate passive income, not just a measly $40 a day. I want, hundreds of dollars a day. That's my aim there. So per day, we get $40. Per week, $286 a week, or 21 Kubo tokens. So if I get 21 Kubo tokens a week, we could come here and have a look at this, right? This is all the nodes we can purchase and how much they cost. So 25 Kubo for a plank node. So I could purchase this every 7 or 8 days and then get myself an extra 0.1 Kubo daily, then getting 3.1, then compound that until I get 3.2 daily, 3.3 daily, 3.4. One strategy, yes. Or I could wait, put that off and wait until I get 50 Kubo tokens, which would take me 2.5 weeks, less than a month to get those 50 Kubo tokens. I'd have 90 in 1 month, as you can see here. If I get 90 Kubo tokens, I could buy a Pico node, then make myself 0.6 every goddamn day. So this is what I'm playing around with, right? Where I'll have my big node, and I'm going to try and select a smaller army of smaller nodes, which are going to be boosting up what my big node's doing, right? And the more smaller nodes I have under my big daddy node, then I'll be able to create more and more until eventually buying these bigger nodes from my rewards is going to be a much faster process. Kubo price, why am I so bullish on it? Let's have a look. You can find it on CoinGecko, but we're going to be looking at Nomics today. It gives you the overall outlook of it. So Nomics, we say we launched around about 13th of January, actually, 16th of January. So we've been running for almost 2 months, over 2 months now. So 2 months of Kubo. So I only saw it about a month ago, actually. So here we go. As you can see, the price began around about $2. We've had all-time high of hitting just about $30, and since the 20th of February we've gone all the way down. It's been the bear market. The bear market's hurt, the cycle has hit. Okay, these projects, I think, like I talk a lot about cycles, okay, I think it's in the correction cycle, and I don't know when it's going to bounce. Like, we could see a bounce maybe $8. I don't know. I can't tell you when it's going to bounce. I don't have a crystal ball. All I can tell you is when I see value in it, and right now is when I see quite a good value in the Kubo token, which is why I'm going to be purchasing. So we need 250 Kubo, 250, there's $3,436. So we purchased that slippage. I'm going to try 0.5 slippage. Okay, and then also for the mini cube, we need 250 die. 250 die, okay, getting for the 3 Kubo a day. Yeah. Pretty fast, very simple, straightforward, yeah. Change, boom, bot. Now, of course, with any node service, I forgot to mention this, but I thought it's kind of obvious, because, if you watch a lot of node videos, that your principal will be locked forever when you purchase this node. You'll forever, evermore have a node. And of course, none of this is financial advice. Do your own research, blah, 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 blah. But I do think we're onto a winner here. This is a banger. Banger! So while we're waiting for that to clear, I just had to approve the die and the Kubo. You might ask yourself, why do you have to provide both Kubo and die? Yeah. Our contract will create LP tokens in QuickSwap. For this, it needs to pair tokens. Providing liquidity requires 50% of each token. With the system implemented by Kubo, a user that creates a node with Kubo over $1 USD is saving on the DAI side. This means that the user can provide liquidity cheaper than at a regular DEX. The system also incentivizes Kubo believers to keep the price over $1, creating a floor for Kubo's price. Very smart. Kind of like how an ohm fork works, yeah? They set it at $1, hoping that the price will never go below that because they have this treasury and this idea that it's worth more than $1. Just, the more you know. So you're providing liquidity here, creating your node, but actually you're getting a great price on it because you're going 1 Kubo and 1 DAI, 50-50. Where actually Kubo token at the moment is $13. Okay, we come down here and we select our node. So mini Kubo, let's do it. Man, 7 Kubo a day with a kilo Kubo. Later. Mini Kubo. Okay, 3 Kubo a day, very nice. Let's bang that. Provide 250 Kubo. Provide 250 DAI. Mint. Okay, and we're good. So I now have my 1 Kubo node here. I have my 1 giving me 3 Kubo daily. And my rewards will be accumulated here, where I'll be collecting them daily and just putting them aside for now. What I want to do is compound this, so look out for another video on Kubo in the near future where I'll show you how I've compounded and what I've been doing with this. I'll be talking about these guys a lot, probably on Fridays when I do my weekly roundup video also. So getting into these docs, right? Things we need to look at, bullish things. Let's get some bullish stuff going. Roadmap, 2022 roadmap. We're in March. Invest the DAI treasury in something that the community will decide on. Very good. April to August, build DeFi services on top of Kubo. We don't want to supply much information about it, as this will be quite a unique system and still in the planning phase. You'll need Kubo to access the system and invest. It'll be a stablecoin based type of investment, no ups or downs on your passive income. Nice, stable passive income. This is what this thing is all about, right? Kubo is about getting stable passive income, which is what this channel is about. So it's a pretty good partnership here. This might also mean an absolute maximum cap on Kubo supply in the future. Ooh, max cap. Part of the treasury could also be invested in this project depending on the community's opinion. And of course, this is a year-long plan here. Always want to know, anti-rug, no one is getting rug because all the supply is managed by Kubo's DAO contract. The contract manages the Kubo pool, the DAI treasury, and the liquidity pool. All the Kubo that isn't in the user's wallet is owned by the DAO. And even when you sell on SushiSwap, you're selling to the liquidity pool that are owned by the DAO contract. Kubo's DAO holds its own liquidity. That's why to create a node, you need to provide the Kubo and the DAI, like we said. When a node is minted, we create Kubo DAI liquidity pair on SushiSwap and store the LP tokens in the contract pool. This means that Kubo will always have enough liquidity to be traded. The more nodes are minted, the more liquid Kubo has. It's all about liquidity. So there's no nodes here, right? What you're doing is purchasing a Kubo node with DAI and Kubo, creating liquidity in a liquidity pair in SushiSwap, giving more liquidity, which gives more strength and power, longevity, sustainability, and pumpability to the project. Pumping, as I said, on its own merits, which I think are going to be pretty fantastic. DAI treasury. If the price of Kubo falls under $1, if it does happen, then we'll have an excess DAI for the liquidity pair. The remaining DAI is placed in our DAI treasury to be later automatically invested in multiple high yield investments, like how they do on, Wonderland, Olympus DAO, these kind of things. The DAI treasury is also used to buy back Kubo if the price drops and reaches close to 1 cent or to 10 cents. If we're working on other ways to increase the DAI treasury, as we believe the price of Kubo will be over $1 the majority of the time, if this is the case, the protocol will need alternative ways of increasing its DAI treasury. We'll soon be releasing complementary features, so that we'll be adding to the DAI treasury in V3, which is coming very soon. Along with the DAI treasury, Kubo DAO manages 2 other pools, a rewards pool that holds most of the Kubo supply, and a liquidity pool that we talked about, where there'll always be a market maker for Kubo. So Kubo, what do you think? Are you in Kubo? How's it going? Just joined. I'm in part of the team now. I'm going to get in the Discord. I'm going to join the Discord. I'm going to say, hey, I'm Richie and I'm Kubo. We're purple today just for this. Coffee and Kubo, check it out on their new YouTube channel where you'll find out everything you need to know about the future of Kubo and why I am so goddamn bullish. Peace. Don't get wrecked.